her husband, who wants to be the only man in her life. Says, I am the sort of person who likes making friends and people are easily drawn to me because of my bubbly personality. Most of my friends happen to be men. No, I'm not one of those women who say, I prefer male friends to females. It's just how it is. So this lady says she understands that people get the wrong impression when a woman has lots of male friends, but that has never concerned her. And of course, she says she's married, but the husband wants to be the only man in her life. I'll give you details of this. Now, this is how this whole thing is going to pan out. Before I read out every information here, she's asking the question, and I want to put it out there as well. Is it wrong for a married lady to have a man as a male friend? Is there something wrong with a husband or a man who is married having female friends? Is there something wrong if you are dating someone but you have the same gender as your bestie? Or someone who you're really close to, not necessarily bestie. Let's not use the word or complicate it, because it will become a complicated conversation. So is it a problem if you have a girlfriend and she has a male friend and they're close? I mean, the male friend probably was there before you came in, and if you're a guy, you have, your fiance, a woman, your go-to, that kind of thing, your right-hand girl, but you have a female friend. Is there something wrong with this level of closeness that you guys should have? Let us know, okay? Like I said, I'll let you know what this lady is saying and why she's feeling the way she's feeling. I've already told you that she says people are easily drawn to her because she has a bubbly personality. Most of her friends happen to be men, and she's not the type of woman who would say, oh, I prefer male friends to female friends. That's not the case. She's just that kind of person. So she says, I know how to draw healthy boundaries with my friends so that lines don't get crossed. It was through one of these friendships that I met a particular Mr. Jeff. We started as friends, but we both felt connected in a way that was beyond friendship. Through our frequent interactions, the connection we shared intensified. It didn't take long for us to start dating. Jeff knew about my male friends before we even started dating, and he never expressed any concern. When we started dating too, he seemed okay with my male friends. I introduced him to them, and they got along very well. When men meet, they don't even care that they don't know each other very well. They can bond over literally anything. That's how Jeff had fun chatting and laughing with my male friends, and he met them. As our relationship progressed, we started talking about our future. Jeff was ready to settle down, blah, blah, blah. I can't go through all of that story. They got married, and right now Jeff is not comfortable with her keeping male friends. So I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, are you okay with your woman having a male friend? Are you not okay? Now, I'm not alone in the studio. I've got my one and only Booms in the studio with me. We'll be talking about this on Girlfriends, guys. Remember, boyfriends are invited to join the conversation. So you can call 090-7353-0044. Hi, Boomy. Good to have you here.
Hi.
Are you cold?
Something like that.
You're tired. That's what's up. You're tired. That's what's up.
I can't wait for the day to be over.
I can't wait for 2 o'clock to happen.
Oh my.
Yes. Good to have you here.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Okie dokie. So do you have a problem with your man having female friends? It's the silence for me. It's the
I want to say that it depends on how we first started.
Okay.
Yes, if I had known him to have female friends before dating, and I'm okay with it, so I don't think there's any problem if he has after we get married. Just to draw the lines,
So, but when you get married or you guys are married, do you have a problem with him, communicating with his female friends or maybe work colleagues or people who are his friends before you got married, and you know that he has these female friends? Would you have a problem with them? Sometimes just saying hello or chatting or like being a constant friend per usual. Would there be a problem?
For my kind of person, in order for me not to have a problem, I'll become friends with his female friends.
Okay, just to make it easy.
Exactly, so that we'll be on the same page. Exactly. So I know that your friend, I'm their friend too, and we can also discuss whatever things they're discussing.
Yeah, okay.
But a line has to be drawn too. Okay. Don't get too close. Don't get too close. A line has to be drawn.
Okay, so a line has to be drawn if you guys are married. So you apparently know that this person is his, female friend.
Exactly.
And they've been talking, but then you say you're going to be their friend. But what if he Yeah, you're their friends, and you guys talk on a woman or female level.
Yeah.
But he talks to this, or she talks to him based on, I know you're my guy, G, from back in the day. So on that kind of chat, level, on that kind of call, what's up level, on that kind of how you guys doing kind of level, you will have a problem. When you say the line drawn, where do you mean drawn? Talk to her just once a week, or what are we talking about?
Okay. For instance, now, if he talks to her while I'm not there, and he's being sincere to me, he will tell me that this is what this person told me. Do you get it? He will
but
bear
does he
everything.
need to tell you anything?
No, he will bear everything so that I will know that, Chioma called me, she said this, she said that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
But not telling you is a problem.
Well, it depends. Maybe he might forget and not to tell. He might forget, but I won't hold him for that.
Okay.
When it comes to he's coming too close to her than me, that's where the problem is going to arise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's look at it from this angle. As a lady, you're listening, would you have a problem if your man has other female friends? Like there are people who currently might be even dealing with such an issue. This person, he said, is his friend, but I don't understand. She calls him every day. She sends message every day. She calls him, she blah, 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 blah. I'm getting uncomfortable and everything. So let us know, as a married man, should your wife keep male friends? Is it something that's okay? Is it, because some people say, it's an African mentality. I went through the comment section, it's like, I beg, you people take life too serious. Others are like, boundaries should be set. So do the right thing and everything. So let's know, as a man who's listening, should you have other female friends even though you have a girlfriend or fiance or a wife? Is there something wrong with it? You wanted to say?
Yes, the man in question was not being sincere to her from the beginning.
Yeah, because he didn't say anything.
He lied that he was okay with it. So why is he now saying that he's not okay? He's
not comfortable with her.
He should have out his mind at that time.
Yeah, he should have talked about it.
Exactly.
And now they're married, and he's like, no, you can't keep any female friends.
No,
but you were G's with her friends,
and that's how you met her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but let's have your 2 cents on this. You can call us up 090-7353-0044. That's what we're the number you can call us up on. You can also call 090-8766-8888. Is there something wrong with married women keeping male friends? Is there something wrong with married men keeping female friends? Is there something wrong with a fiance keeping the friends that they used to know from maybe secondary school or primary school? They chat every day, they talk every time, you know that they're friends, and you guys started dating. Here's the thing, so when you're dating this person, you already know that this person is your friend, but trying to cut that friendship might create some little bit of I don't know, because it's like, you know that this person is my, when we're dating, you were comfortable with. Why are you uncomfortable now?
No.
Hello?
Hello, Olivia.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Patience from Africa.
What's your name?
Patience.
Patience. Good to have you, Patience. So talk to me. What's your take?
Olivia, there is something wrong with it as a very good part of marriage.
Okay.
I can't it.
Okay. So you find something wrong with it. What's wrong with it? Oh no, I think the line has actually been given the sign. So please, if you can, Patience, call us back, all right? Let us know, do you think men who are married or women who are married should keep female friends as a married man or male friends as a married woman? And of course, if you're in a relationship, should you have such friends? Because I feel like, you know this person, they have lots of female friends, and then they chose you. And then along the line, you're like, I'm uncomfortable with this person, I'm uncomfortable, I don't like. And then I just feel like those begin to scar the relationship. So how do you, because I don't also want a situation where it's like, this person is being selfish. You just want to keep the women around. So you're not given the option to choose me or choose your friends. So it becomes like, but you met me, this was who I am, this is how I've been. Why are you upset now that you're seeing, the female friends around me? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello, good afternoon. What is your name? Sorry, you have to call us back. Now we go to the text line. This one here from Fawn Show. The reason the man is complaining is because some boundaries are always crossed by male friends. I might be comfortable with her friend during dating, but when we get married, there are some things that need to change. Marriage is totally different from dating. But here's another thing, though. I don't know if there were boundaries crossed, of course. I don't have an idea.
But she said she doesn't cross boundaries.
She doesn't cross boundaries. She said she set it from the get-go. But here's another thing. The guy is saying, I don't want your male friends again.
At all.
It's not even about boundaries again.
Okay, nobody.
I want to be the only man in your life because, I don't trust men. So that's the angle he's coming from. And she's like, this is quite unfair. He didn't even complain about, my male friends. It's not as if he's seen something. He just doesn't want the male friends in my life again. Is this fair? So that's the reason why we're putting it out there. Guys, let's deliberate. Let's talk about this. Do you think it's wrong for you, someone who's in a relationship, to have other... I don't know that any man is an island. Like... male, female, and all of that. But then let me leave you guys to have this conversation. The studio lines are still the same. You can call us up and let us know. Humble is talking to us here.
You see, good afternoon, Auntie Lydia, and good afternoon, Booms. You see, there's nothing like male friends, like a married woman having male friends, or a married man having female friends. Everything is wrong, though. There's nothing good about it. Everything is wrong because as much as they make person fight. I tell you, there's a thing that says marry your best friend. As a human being, let's just be sincere. As a human being, as a man self, the closer you are getting to a woman, the closer you guys are getting, getting to know each other. And before you know, even if you are friends, one day rain will fall, you go to a cool catch, you know what I'm trying to put across. Before you know, something happens. So there's nothing to have been get. When you been get, that was when we were not married. But as we are married, let it both of us cut it off. I don't have. The only thing I have is male friends. Don't have female friends. So all those things. You knew me when I was having. No, don't do it. To me, it will bring fight to.
Okay, so for Humble, it says he doesn't want that scenario because it's like from little conversations, it pops into something else. And so let me ask, so when you are single, right, you have male and female friends,
okay,
and then you begin to date one person, and then should you then cut off the ties when you start dating this one man? 1, 2, people talk about in life, right, what makes you really, really rich and wealthy are the connections that you have. Do you burn the bridges because you get married? That's another question I want us to have in mind as we take more calls on the show. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey.
It's Amawumi.
Amawumi. Hi. Welcome,
Hi. How is work?
Work is good. Welcome to Girlfriends. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just listening to the topic.
Okay.
You said, this side of this world, our African men, how they think now. There you go. My husband, in short, he said he will shoot anybody that even come close.
Are you serious? That's that deep?
Yes.
Okay.
They are too jealous. They are too jealous. We should just be frank. They are too jealous, men. You understand?
Yeah.
Are you now saying the one you when you went out with in school or just friends like that? Is that what you are saying?
Yeah, just friends. Not like you're having anything. But I get it when you talk about the African men. Here's the thing about me. Some people feel like, you women, you're very emotional. When a man says you are beautiful, you're lovely, you have gone. Your mind is not there. It's
not our thing. It's Western. It's not our thing.
Right.
The real African men and women, we stick to our culture. This Western has really crawled into our culture and we don't even know our lesson.
I agree, yeah.
They understand. So that is my take.
That's your take, all right.
Just if you are married, hello, let it end there.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Amawumi. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, you want to say something?
Yes, the thing is, it's good to have friends, but when you're married, I think you should
draw boundaries.
Exactly.
Draw the lines.
you should not become too familiar with these people.
Yeah.
So you have to think about
that's another level.
Exactly. You have to think, even if he wants it, you just have to think about him and try to make sure that he doesn't get upset.
Okay.
And don't make it an everyday thing every time. That's where it becomes
messages,
very
calls,
messy.
chats.
You are going to see him, blah, blah, blah.
You're going to see who?
Or he comes to your house every day, every minute. No.
Wait, this is unbelievable.
Oh, okay.
It's totally different, right? Let me get this straight.
Okay.
You could meet someone's so for instance now, you could meet a man.
Okay.
And so you have other male friends as a woman.
Yeah.
And then your husband or fiance meets your friend and is like, they become closer than even you two.
Exactly.
That's a different level, because I know that there are people who are married who go like, this person is not through their wife. Yeah. And it's like they're closer now, they visit each other, they're all of that is even a different level. But it's a scenario where he comes to the house to see the wife. She comes to calls you, she's chatting you, she's saying hope you're doing that is no, that's a red card now. But we're saying, should you cut off the people you know, the people who probably like that
sometimes could be colleagues.
Could be colleagues.
Exactly.
It could be acquaintances. It could be friends that you know, like, oh, this guy's got my back from secondary school, like your guy. But you now get married, and then the person is visiting every day, every now, chatting like you said, that's a red card. But then again, this lady is saying he doesn't want any man in her life.
I feel she might have done something. We can't get the whole story.
That's the assumption that I don't like. I don't like that kind of assumption.
See,
you know
she
what?
Said, okay.
Number one, he didn't tell her. You see, I don't like his. Yeah, I agree with you. We need to listen to the two sides of the story. But then again, also we have to look at it from this perspective.
Yeah.
If you had you remember on Monday we talk about conversations that need to be had.
Yeah.
You are dating someone who has plenty male friends, and you don't have a conversation. Among these male friends you have,
and you're okay with it. You even met her through that. And you felt, okay, yeah, let's continue. And then after the line, you felt like,
say, no,
this is too much.
I don't want to. It's totally different. I understand if we're very jealous human beings and we don't like people around our property, around our own,
protect my interest.
But we need to also be careful, right? That so cut off totally, I don't know. But there are several opinions here, so let me go over and take let's take other people's opinion on this. Who is this and what is your name? Ernest is the name. Let's hear Ernest. He sent a voice now.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Ernest. I'm calling from Suleja here.
Okay.
My 2 cents on your topic is that basically there is nothing wrong about that. I have a female friend that is married, and the husband know me, and we're still friends, and I don't think there's anything bad from that. So that's why life is everything in life goes in twos. There's nothing bad.
Okay.
Your female friend may be just your company, maybe in terms of relating with them.
Okay.
So I think it's a good thing. All right. Female friend.
Okay.
Bye for now.
All right. Thank you so much, Ernest. Appreciate you for now. He says he's the single person, and he's friends with a married woman,
and the husband
is aware.
Wow.
But the friendship you don't know, so we cannot say, oh, do you guys chat often? Are you always in her space? Are you always visiting her? Do you always ask her? You understand. And even as someone who knows that someone is married, you are careful with the compliments you're throwing. You know when you're throwing those
exactly.
when you're trying to get into the person's feelings and under their skin,
everything.
So that's how it works. But then again, we got a message here from Foncho who says marriage is totally different from dating, and also there's a difference between friends and close friends. You can cut off a friends because you get married, but the level of the friendship has to reduce. I guess that's where the issue is at. Remember, you can join the conversation. Call 090-7353-0044. Call us up. Let's have your take on the conversation. Should married women keep male friends? That is male friends. And can married men keep female friends? It could be a male friend that you have as a married woman who's also married.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah. It could be a female friend who is married and is a female friend to a married man as well. So let's also think and, expand our, horizon as we talk about this. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Silva.
Hi, Silva. Where are you calling from, Silva?
Okay, I'm calling from Javi.
Okay, first time caller.
Get over here. Yeah, first time caller.
Yeah. So talk to us, Silva.
Okay. Yeah. For me, marriage is a very sacred thing. I don't think in our society of today, as a man, I want to keep female friends other than my wife, who's supposed to be my best friend.
Okay.
And then as a woman, I don't expect you to begin to have male friends other than me, who's supposed to be your best friend.
Right.
The issues we have all around today, if you listen very well and you see around, broken marriages, these are the real issues.
Yeah.
Women keeping male friends, and then before you know that they get down without their own knowledge. And then male friends, keeping female friends before you know what's happening. Certain things that happen that you don't want to start talking on radio.
Right.
So if it will be healthy. You can have all the life you want to have while you are single, but if you're married, I think you should just keep it at that level of colleagues and then maybe your acquaintances.
Right.
So that your man will be your best friend and your wife will be your best friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Silva. Appreciate you for calling.
Thank you.
And all of this, Silva says, is just in a bid to bond, or because there are people, I don't understand how that, some men will tell you, oh, I'm married, but I have a male, not even female, a male best friend. I know, he talks about, your wife should be the best friend and the woman.
Exactly.
Are you best friends with your wifey and your husband, or you still have another best friend who's out there? The best friend thing, I just feel like secondary school when you talk about the best friend thing, it's just hilarious. But then your closest person should be your wifey, who knows everything about you. But there are people who, beyond the boundaries of marriage, still have best friends outside it. Should that be the case? I like where he took it from. But then again, he's like, just to make that woman your best friend, it's better to make
another person.
Yeah, it's not as if you shouldn't speak with other men or talk to, but it should reduce to a level because of the respect that you should have for marriage.
Like this. It's like strawberries in your rainbow paradise. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
And we are still live talking in the studio. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Girlfriends. Hello. Anybody home? Absolutely not. We go to David Duke. David.
Olububu. Good afternoon, Olububu.
Hi.
Olivia did not say that I was giving you shout out at the inside DM.
I beg, I'm not going with Olububu. As long as you keep sending Olububu, I'm not going to say him.
So yeah. Olivia, this issue, this issue get us to be.
Yeah.
To be honest, the man will tell her to stop having male friends because he knows what himself as a man actually is capable of doing. So he knows what he can do. So he has this mentality that men are like that. But you know the truth, whether male friends or no male friends, if a lady actually would and will cheat on you, she will. For me, to put it straight, what I like doing is I like telling you, see, this is how I am. These kind of things I do. So for me, I don't expect you to cut off a whole lot of relationships, like telling her not to have male friends. So it's just not making sense. Who knows? One of those male friends really one who would actually help you guys financially, or who would just give you guys one help or the other. So for me, it just doesn't make sense. Before you came into her life, she knew people. I can't just have to just cut the relationship with people she knew. When I mean relationship, like not sexual relationship, like good vibe.
Of course, friendships.
That's new way before you. It just doesn't make sense.
All right, thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay, what is your name?
Abdul.
Okay, Abdul. What's your take on the conversation we're having?
Question and answer.
Say that again.
Question and answer.
All right, this is Girlfriends, and we take more calls here. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. What is your name? Okay, so like I said, there's someone who handed that phone to a child who has been wrongly dialing that number. Your airtime is going to go off throughout today because that is in the wrong hands. Abdul said question and answer. Okay, we move to your message here. Naomi sent in a message. I think Humble sent in a message. Let's listen. Okay.
Like me, Humble, I'm a very jealous person.
Okay.
Okay, take it for instance, say me and my wife now will dress, go out. My wife fine well, I know say you dey see am. My wife fine, I will go out. Person just go wrong, go hug and go dey play with her cheeks. Fine woman. What did happen, you know? I'm not going to take her. If we go after, if we come out, even from the car self, I would ask you, babe, who was that?
No, okay. So this is different, right? It's totally different. You go out for occasion, someone hugs her. It becomes a problem because you're a very jealous person. I think this is where some people talk about also trust in the woman you're married to or self-esteem and all of that, because it's like, so if she handshakes anyone, you're going to monitor, you're going to check, you're going to, and like we keep saying this here, right? There are people who will cheat, you never know. And someone has said it, a female virus, shout out to her. She says, what men started over years, women have learned to perfect it.
Perfected it over time.
You might not know. So it doesn't work that way, but thank you, Humble. You're a jealous type. I get it. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. Afternoon. This is a baby calling. This is an adult show. Let's move to more messages here. Naomi says, hi, Olije. I feel that woman is giving her male friends more attention than her husband. After marriage, remember that your husband comes first. Before any other person. Don't cut off, but reduce all the hangout, reduce the gist and all of that. Thank you, Naomi. And back to you here. Ernest sent in a message, same as you. I'll try to get your voice note out. But Mayowa, the senior man, is talking. Good afternoon to you, sir. He says, good afternoon, Lige. Definitely, there will be suspension if an old-time friend or suspicion. If an old-time friend that was not known closely to both of them before they got married calls either the lady or the man. It does not mean that you do not trust your man or your wife, but just wants to secure your territory. Marriage is a different thing entirely. A lot is wrong if this interaction is frequent. A lot is wrong if this interaction is frequent. That is between you and your
friend.
I am hesitant calling any of my old-time friends, especially when that person is married. We must run away from possible temptations. Nigeria of today can create rooms for temptation. Thanks, Mayowa.
Nigeria once again.
Nigeria comes in the picture all the time.
Oh my God.
All the time. We go over to you here, Ringtone. Talk to us.
Oli J.
Hi.
See, the truth is this, I'm a typical example. My best friend is a female, okay? The woman. It's been like that since way back, say, 2001. She's my friend since 2001. So you can imagine when my wife came into the picture, then as a girlfriend, she didn't understand how a lady was your best friend. If I had my way then, if not that my friend had married, she would have been my best man. You know, we're that close. But now my wife knows better. Now that she's married to me, she understands that this person, I'm not enjoying these two people. They just be two yeye people who just like each other as friends. You know? Nothing more.
Two yeye people, okay.
No extracurricular activities whatsoever. But it's maturity. Okay, you need to be mature to also understand certain things at certain times. Okay, that's one. On a lighter note, okay, now it's just like me now. I have lots of radio friends. I have Itodo. I have Ihenacho, okay? But my radio bestie is a female. She knows herself. I won't call her name. Let's on a very serious note now.
Yeah.
Every marriage should have some level of understanding. I'm not saying a married man should be visiting a married woman that is his friend or something. No. You know, there's a line. But you can't just stop your wife completely and say you don't need to have friends, no male friends again. I want to be the only man in your life. Okay. You want to be the only man in your life? Okay, have as a housewife completely now. Pay her bills, pay her millions. Don't let her go to work so that she will not communicate with men. You know, it's understanding. And once you trust your wife, there's no way she would misbehave. Okay? You won't misbehave. So this fear, we need to remove it. We need to take it out sometimes. You know, I feel this matter because I have experienced it. My best friend is a woman. Okay, not okay. Right now, maybe we are not besties, so to speak, again, because you know she's married now.
Boundaries,
she's and all that.
Boundaries.
We talk once in a while, but then
okay.
I get a picture. I get that picture because I've been there.
Okay. All right, Ringtone. Thank you very much. Appreciate you as well. Duke David, you're hilarious with that, emoji you send all the time. Let me move. Mayowa, you totally get Mayowa's point of view. He's talking about these days Nigeria will put you in temptation. It's like you keep some female friends. They're back in the days, and then because you catch up, and it's like you've not had this kind of sparkling conversation in days. You now decide to meet up somewhere, and then you meet up from there. The story.
It's
Story. So and then you say it's Nigeria. Everything is worry. Everything is daddy boo boo. As you know. So sometimes we have to also watch from our part. So I get it. But this one here, Humble says no. That's what those friends do now. Humble was the person who talked about how that those male friends want to hug your wife, play with her. They try to do it.
Even you as a woman should know that there should be boundaries.
Exactly. When
how you relate with them.
When that your friend who you were close to before you got married is trying to do that, you're like, excuse me.
Exactly.
Because I've seen it also in different occasions where the ladies like, I got a man, hello, and they laugh about it.
Exactly.
So that's you also setting the boundary. But when she's enjoying the hug,
that is the problem.
enjoying the seat on my leg, now, fam. Okay, that's where the men will be like, you see these guys, I don't trust them.
Exactly.
Hello, good afternoon. Okay, sorry about it. We move over to more messages here. Style Samson here is cracking me up. This is a long read, by the way. Style, you have to get me, some sort of chocolate after this. After reading this, I need a bottle of water. Something sparkling, okay? Because it's lengthy. Style Something here says, Oli baby and Olubumi baby. How are you doing, ladies? What's happening? Says, people are not cool with their spouse having friends of the opposite sex. I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. What if I keep lady friends but with genuine intents? No hanky-panky whatsoever. And to add to that, I bring you along when I hang and socialize with these friends. Therefore, we all get together and interact as friends.
Okay.
Does that make me likely to be unfaithful?
No.
I think not, because you're taking your woman and you let them know this is the star in my life. There's a way you compliment her, and they're like, okay, a guy, we know, star, we know you are married, and then when she chats you up, here's the part where people begin to suspect. Besides the fact that you take the woman there to hang with your female friends as a man, Style Samson, who's talking now. When you chat with her, do you talk like Bumi said? Do you say, oh, I just chatted with Charity, this is what we talked about, we caught up on a lot, see what Charity is saying, and all, or you keep those chats private?
That's what the problem is.
So that's where you begin to question the intents of the friends. Now, he says, what if these ladies are co-workers from work? You visit me at work, you get to meet them as my work colleagues. Does that make me likely to be unfaithful? What if these lady friends are equally married as well? Well, that reassures you of my faithfulness. We should all learn to trust our spouses. If you have a hard time trusting me, why are you married to me in the first place, he says. But I get it, though. It's easier said than done, but it's some food for thought. I totally get it, because it's like, just like I said, and Duke David also said that as well. There are people believe in connections in life a lot, and if you lost some human touch or connections, you might work in an organization where, as a marketer, you use your contacts to talk to friends. They might be working in high places. And so if you cut out that friendship, they go like, so it's only when you need this that you reach out to me, Abi, because you got married, we can't reach you again. So what, those communication, I get where Star Samson is coming. What if the person is married? Okay, so if the person is married, do you think married people don't cheat? Do you get it? It's so because, so that reassures you that they're married, so will not do anything. You get it? So I get it. Still food for thought. Thank you very much, Style. The conversation continues here. We've got a voice note again from the one and only Ringtone.
Another thing that we need to take note of is this. For a man who has been comfortable all this while and all of a sudden is feeling uncomfortable. It's either he's suspecting something, or he's seeing something, or he's hearing things. You understand? So he needs to come out. He shouldn't hide behind, I don't want. Discuss it so that you can dispel every form of rumor or fear. And that way he'll feel better. He'll feel better. That's what I think the man should do. If he has fears, raise it up, talk about it. Say, I heard this or I saw this, then, he'll be shocked that there's nothing more to it than a friendly gesture.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he sees the wife chatting with the so-called male friend and smiling, and maybe he doesn't like it. You talk about it, and everything is settled. No beef. The woman can be innocent, so to speak, and you're just accusing her of making assumptions, giving yourself headache when you don't even...
Okay. Food for thought. Thank you so much as well. That is to you. What's your name? Ringtone. Thank you very much. You've sent in a lot. But then again, we're still taking your calls on 090-7353-0044. That is the number to call, or 090-8766-8888. I have a voice note to play, and of course, read your messages. I got a message from Jukes, also Humble, and a voice note sent in. In the meantime, let's do a little bit of peace.